Morning. All right, all for please, Your Honor. You got Mr. Quear, Mr. Gunthorpe, and Mr. Tucker. Mr. D, if you'll step on this side.
Yes, sir.
For me, so you got Mr. Gunthorpe and Mr. Tucker.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Allen as Mr. Quear.
No, I don't think I have time.
Thank you, sir.
3 defendants, 3 fates. But only one thin line separates freedom from a life behind bars. In just a split second, cold, unflinching confessions sealed their futures. From petty theft to domestic violence, the courtroom waits in tense silence. What sentences will the judge deliver? And most shocking of all, one defendant now faces the unimaginable, the potential loss of US citizenship, all because of a single, life-altering mistake. What's really happening inside this judicial system? Is justice truly being served, or are there darker forces at play? Join us as we uncover the truth in this breathtaking trial.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
Is that Ramona?
Yes.
Are we doing this on the record?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. One of my clients has a felony. He's on felony parole.
Okay, hold on. Let me just sign this. And then we'll. So tell me when you want to go on the record, Ramona. And is it for Gunthorpe, I'm assuming?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so let's do that first and get you out of here.
Okay.
Order of the court, going on the record, hold all conversation.
Today is October 7th. It's approximately 10:32 in the morning. And before me, I have, for the defense,
John Dixon.
state.
Alex Macias.
Okay. What we have is we have a Hakeem Khalif Gunthorpe, cause number 252-6467. Mr. Gunthorpe, you are charged with theft, misdemeanor theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. It looks to me that you guys have worked out an agreement. And the reason that we're doing this on the record, Mr. Gunthorpe, is, believe it or not, for your protection, because from what I understand, you're on parole, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so.
No, sir, to the judge.
That's okay. So what happens is when you're on parole, you're supposed to behave yourself. And when you don't, and when you pick up new cases, a multitude of things can happen. They can issue a blue warrant, meaning that you are stuck in custody until you have a hearing, a parole hearing. If a blue warrant has not been issued, then you need to understand that by pleading guilty to this offense now, it can be used to revoke your parole. Now, they may revoke it, they may not revoke it, they may send you to ISF, I don't know. But you need to understand that there are more consequences than the average person, because being on parole, it can affect your parole status. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You still want to go forward?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You give up a lot of rights, and this applies to all 3 of you guys. You give up a lot of rights by entering the agreement today. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you guys are not citizens, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, you can never undo this. This isn't like Target where you don't like it, you can just return it. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You cannot take it off after that. You guys understand?
Yes, sir.
Is this what you guys want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Gunthorpe, on your theft case, you have worked out 126 days in Harris County Jail with 42 days credit. Is it enhanced? It's alleged here that you had a prior unauthorized use of a motor vehicle out of the 338th Judicial District Court. Is this true or untrue?
True.
All right. How do you plead to the offense?
Yes.
I will find you guilty. I will sentence you to the agreement, sentence you to 126 days in jail, give you credit for the 42 days that you've done. The enhancement is true. Good luck to you, Mr. Gunthorpe. Okay, off the record.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, now, Mr. Quear, are you on probation or parole at this time?
Parole.
Oh, I guess we're gonna do this one on the record too. Is he your
Not
client?
mine, Your Honor. This one's mine.
Okay, that's right. You also need to understand that by being on parole, this is Quear. Yeah, do you want to do this on the record?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you back on, Ramona?
Yeah.
Okay, so in Mr. Marco Antonio Quear's case, cause number 252-6210, he is charged with misdemeanor theft as well. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. He has advised us that he is also on parole as well. Did you say a blue warrant in this case has actually been issued though?
He's
Right?
currently on hold.
Okay.
Parole right now, Your Honor.
Now, for purposes of the record, can you identify yourself?
Alan Williams for the defense. And Alex Macias for the state.
All right, so you've been advised of your rights, Mr. Quear. Did you want to, how do you plead in this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
I will find you guilty and I will sentence you to 30 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you've done. It's enhanced as well.
Yes, I have a copy here.
Okay, it says here that you are enhanced with your attempted burglary of a motor vehicle out of county court at law number 5 from March of this year. Is this true or untrue that you had this?
True.
Okay, true to the enhancement as well. All right, guys, I wish you two the best of luck. And lastly, you are Mr. Tucker.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Tucker, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. And you have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 44 days that you've done.
Yes, sir.
You need to understand that there comes with this, though, an affirmative finding of family violence. What that means is that you can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this plea bargain. You pick up a gun, that in and of itself is a Class A misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year.
Yes, sir.
Knowing this, do you still want to go forward with this?
Yes, sir.
All right, how do you plead to the assault, sir?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty, sentence you to the time. If there are any enhancements in your case, they will be abandoned. Guys, best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, go ahead and go right through that door for me.
Thank you so much, Ramon. Morning, Mr. Houlihan. How's jail?
Sucks.
Good. Wonderful.
Definitely, don't ever want to come back here.
The worse of an experience you have, the higher likelihood you have of truly listening and realizing that we mean business, because that's what we do. When we ask you, when we tell you not to do something, it's not for shits and giggles, it's for the real deal, and you're not supposed to. And when you do, there are serious consequences. And coming in here and tell me it's NyQuil or this, I don't care. No alcohol means no alcohol from any source.
From bar to bars, a costly wake-up call. One man, a night of too many drinks, and the cold reality of a jail cell. But in court, this case wasn't just about punishment. The judge, in a surprising turn, offered a second chance, along with a high-tech twist, a so-called golden hoop. Is it a humane path to recovery, or simply a sophisticated tool of surveillance? And what happens if that golden hoop detects even a trace of alcohol? Tonight, we witness a hearing where tension runs high, and where the fine line between compassion and the full weight of the law is drawn before our eyes.
Now, at the same time, I don't want you to plead guilty just to get out, right? Because that's what you were going to do, and that's what everybody does just to get out, and I don't want that to happen. I'm going to give you another chance today. I'm going to put a monitor on your ankle so that I know that you're not consuming alcohol. And I'm going to tell you now, I will never play this game again with you.
Yes, sir.
So the next time you consume alcohol, and I don't care what source it is, and you've got your mom here to know, whatever it is, I don't care if it's the tequila lollipop, hair dye, you had dinner with Mother Teresa, whatever. The next time you consume, you will be with me. And you know now, you have no one to bond you out. So you're going to sit there for who knows how long. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
No alcohol whatsoever.
Yes, sir.
The monitor that I'm going to put on you costs around $400 to $500 a month. I'm going to waive that fee for you so that there's no excuse. You need to charge that thing on a daily basis. So if the battery goes dead, so do you. You must charge it on a daily basis. Be careful for whatever you put in your body, because that machine is extremely finicky. It tests alcohol through your perspiration. So whatever you're eating, be careful. Apples, what happens to apples? What happens to bananas? They can become alcohol at some point. So you need to be careful. Apples, some fruit ferments. So just take that with what it is. Be careful whatever you put in your body.
Yes,
Are there
sir.
instructions somewhere that?
Yeah, they will advise him when he gets the monitor. They'll advise him on what he can and can't do, but it's also common sense. You have to know everything that you put in your body. If you're going to go to a party and there's a bucket of punch there, probably not a good idea to drink the punch, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just use common sense.
Yes, sir.
It's not that hard, and be nice to people.
I definitely learned
I'm letting you out now.
I don't want to end up being like my father.
That right there gives you pause to concern. I mean, you're headed there. I mean, you're in jail. You're headed there. I mean, if there's no other wake-up call, then this is the wake-up call. Don't end up like that. You have the opportunity now to apply for a diversion program that if you get in, which you probably will if you do the application correctly, if you complete it successfully, they'll dismiss this case against you. It's a really big deal because when you get a DWI on your record, it closes so many doors. Not to mention your life, it's going to cost more in every respect. So just be good. All right. Yeah, drug testing as well. You're going to be tested 40 days from today. If you find weed in your system in 40 days, that tells me that you've continued to smoke weed. I'm going to put you in jail. Don't smoke weed. Don't go to any parties. Don't hang out with anyone that you think that they're going to use, because peer pressure sucks and it's very, very difficult. So if you're hanging out with the wrong people, they're going to take you down. No dope, no alcohol. You'll be tested in 40 days and you know now what that machine does. Do you have any questions? Okay. Listen to Mr. D and then we'll see you in a couple weeks. Thanks for coming, man. Do you have any questions? Remember, be patient with Mr. Dixon. He has so many cases. I mean, you see he's running from court to court to court to court. He's like Speedy Gonzalez. So just take care, understand he has a lot of cases, and that if you call him, at some point he'll get to you. And
I'll meet with him in my office this Sunday.
And if you can always come here and meet here as well. We're always happy to have you at any time as well. Okay? All right, guys. All right. Good luck, Mr. Goulet.
All right, sir, this way for me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Dixon.
Judge, for clarification, 40 days for.
We were in here the other day and you were acting like it's all little bunnies jumping in the woods, all happy-go-lucky, knowing full well that you had a ton of bond violations.
When rabbits turn into beasts, the harsh truth behind so-called fun nights. What began as a routine hearing took a sharp turn. The judge uncovered a disturbing trail of probation violations, from unauthorized overnight stays to repeated curfew breaches. The defendant's carefree attitude had finally tested the court's last ounce of patience. But the question remains, why would someone, already given a second chance, keep defying the law? Was the previous leniency a grave mistake? Tonight we witness the price of that defiance as the courtroom delivers its verdict and the consequences unfold.
You were to have a curfew from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4:30 in the morning, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different violations where you are going out in the middle of the night. Guess what happens? Or do you have any response?
Your Honor, I've spoken to the family. I've spoken to Mr. Chavez. I recommended that he get started with some therapy,
Yeah, I'm going to help you get started with that therapy right now. Guess what happens? Guess. He goes with you. Yeah, we'll get started real quick. We'll talk, I don't know, he'll pop up in tomorrow's docket. We can talk again. But he's out at 4:30 in the morning, 1 in the morning. It's unacceptable. Doesn't get it. So his bond's $100 now. I'll make it at 5,001. If they have issues making it, just let me know. We can talk. But I mean, I can't just let him go, Yeah, okay, thanks. He is top of paycheck.
I'm hearing will be tomorrow.
No, I'm revoking it and raising it to 5,001.
Okay.
And then, so if they have issues and they're unable to make the bond, we can talk, after tomorrow.